My name is Molly of Molly Local Poultry Farm. I was a teacher, but I decided to join this venture of local poultry because of very many reasons. Molly Local Poultry Farm is found in Busega, Chivumbiro. Just within a year, I'm seeing where I'm going. Yeah, I thank God that I've managed as a lady because I'm the CEO. Molly, CEO, and I feel like, so I feel so happy.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for coming here. All along I've been waiting for
I've actually heard a lot about you. That's why I was like, I have to find Molly. You're like a celebrity.
Oh.
Yeah, because
sure.
your story is inspiring so many people outside there.
Wow.
So first of all, Molly, first tell us, is it true you actually left teaching to become a poultry farmer?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Right now,
yeah.
I'm a farmer. I'm not a teacher. I can't say that teaching is bad, but you have to limit yourself in each and everything that you do. Like you say, in this venture, I will take like 3 years, then I do this, like that. So it was in my plan to stop teaching, then to do some other things. However much they call me teacher Molly, but I left teaching.
Yeah.
Right now I'm in local poultry farming, and I have spent, I've made a year. On 1st November, I made a year.
How did you decide to leave teaching, and why did you leave teaching?
I decided to leave teaching because we had that COVID-19.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, we went through it. It was not easy.
COVID-19 made us to feel like, you are nothing in this world. So when we are down, I started this business thinking about it like 2 years back.
No way, 2 years before you actually started?
Yes.
Wow.
I was making research.
Oh.
I made enough research on YouTube. So I never wanted to enter something that I will regret. I wanted to make some money, not to fall down. So because I've seen very many farmers out there, they started poultry, but right now their poultry houses are not. They are empty with no birds. They left poultry because of not making research. Yeah, right now I'm happy because I'm earning some good money.
Talking about beginnings, tell us how you began.
Yeah, after making the research, I left this place, my home, going to a certain farm, and that is Baluwama. So I went there for a training. I went there on 1st November 2023.
Wow, you even remember?
Yes. Why am I still remembering that day? It was the day I brought the chicks. For me, I never booked for the chicks. After the training, there were some chicks remaining there. When they sell chicks, they give chicks to the clients, but there were some remainings. Then I asked the Mrs. Lubuama, can I take these chicks? And she said, if you have cash, you buy it and go with it, because the owner is not coming, and it was very late in the evening.
So someone had booked already?
Yes, had booked, but never come for the chicks. By that time, I had the charcoal for brooding, the structure was ready, everything was done. So I was just
So you were very prepared?
I was just waiting for the chicks. The chicks I came with, they were 200 chicks. 200 chicks. They were very small like this. I started with 200 chicks, and I thank God I can say all the chicks were good, because I lost only 3 chicks in that brother.
Wow, that's amazing.
I came with the 2 brothers.
From what
one for Molly and the chicks, another one for pellets, brooder pepper, and the feeders. Yeah, because other things were here. The moment I reached here, year, I disinfected the place. The cocks, I sold them at 4 months. Then I remained with the hens. Up to 4 and 3 weeks, the hens started laying. I was very happy for that first egg because I was not expecting it.
Yeah.
As you know, when we are starting a business, some people try to convince you you will not get what you want from there. Why don't you keep the broilers? Why don't you keep this? Because for them they grow fat. Even my husband told me that. Sometimes I tell him, but you still remember that they told me this and this. Yeah. Since I made enough research in local, I didn't go with their ideas.
You are sure of what you were doing?
Yeah, I started selling the table eggs to the supermarkets, to the markets, Busega, Natete.
So, just tell me the difference between what you get from selling local and the other ones.
The local eggs. Yes, they were the ones I was selling.
Yes, are the prices different from the other ones?
Yes, very, very different. For local eggs, the table eggs or the eggs which are unfertilized, each tray is at 20,000 shillings, one tray. Then the other ones of other breeds is at 10. 10, sometimes 11. So there is a very big difference. Immediately when they started laying, I brought cocks from another farm. Why we are not supposed to leave these cocks, the brothers with the sisters, yes, to avoid what you call inbreeding. Yes, you have to sell off those cocks because they are sisters and brothers. Then you bring other cocks from another farm and which are older than these ones.
So what does inbreeding cause?
Inbreeding leads to poor quality. That's what I can say. Even the death rate can increase at your farm. Yeah, if you don't reduce inbreeding. When the birds clocks to 7 months, I started taking my eggs to the hatchery to get chicks. Yeah, at 7 months, I started selling, getting some good money from the chicks. Each chick is at 3,500.
So the hatchery, is it close here? Or?
It is very near and there are very many. There is one at Kagoa, there is one at Nankwa. There are very many. Kawala, there are very many.
So you take your eggs and they hatch them?
Yes, you take the eggs, you leave it there for 3 weeks. Then you go back and pick the chicks.
So you pay them to hatch for you?
Yes, you pay for the eggs you take.
How much is?
It is 200. Sometimes it depends.
Per egg?
It depends. Yes, per egg 200 shillings. Sometimes 150. Yes, it depends on the demand. Okay. Yeah, so I started getting chicks from my birds, and I thank God. God has been good for me. I have got enough customers, not enough because I want more.
You need more customers to come.
Yes. But I thank God because it has been my first year, but I have sold the eggs, fertilized the eggs, even outside Uganda.
Wow.
So I've sold the eggs to Rwanda. Right now I have sold 35 trays to Rwanda.
Wow.
Then the chicks for them I have sold it from Apache, India, Masaka, Ojay, even nearby districts. Yeah.
You send on bus? How do you send?
Those who are far, I use bus. They take it. Those who are near, they come for their chicks here at the farm. Yes, amazing. Even same applies to the eggs. Wow. Those eggs I just take the bus, then they take them. Yeah.
When you left teaching, didn't your family or friends tell you did they think you were mad?
My dears, as you know, once you try to change your life, you have to be very strong because people can talk.
Yeah.
people can talk. Some of my friends were thinking that, more a good day. Even the family members were thinking that we have got the moon. The day you start, it's that day that God starts seeing you that you are very, 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 very important. Because sometimes I was putting in someone that I was not having even the pocket. God blessed me, and I've been getting money from the training. So I've been getting money from different corners.
You've been training people. Yes. People have been coming here.
I've been coming here. Each person 50,000 shillings.
Nice.
So I've been using that money to feed my birds. Then sometimes someone may call you, Molly, come and visit my farm. Then I charge him or her. Come and train my farmers at the farm. Some people who are abroad, they always have workers at the farm. And if the workers are not trained, you may find that you're not good. So you have to train them. They call me, Molly, come and train my workers. You go in such a place and find and see how my poultry house is built. I charge them. So that's how I've been getting money. I've been getting money in different corners. But some people do not know that I have. Yes. They just look at them and say, for me, we don't see who can buy hens every day, birds every day. I've been not getting money from hens only. Sometimes you sell the eggs, sometimes you train people, sometimes you go to the farm, you visit the farm, you vaccinate. I've been vaccinating for different farms. So I've been milking in different corners.
But it started from here.
Yes. So long as you are determined, so long as you have a passion, so long as you feel like you love what you want to do, there's no how you can fail.
What inspired you?
What inspired me? When I was making my research, I was scrolling my phone. I found Mr. Wama. The ones who gave me those chicks. I watched their videos from the first video up to the last video. By then, they were new on social media. The videos were so inspiring. So I watched their videos and I said, even me, Molly, I can do it. So I entered in this venture because of those people. And I thank them so much because they have inspired very many people.
So, Molly, business is not easy, that's for sure. But I want you to tell us the truth. How was it? What challenges have you faced and what keeps you going?
In this venture of local poultry, what I can tell you is it is not so difficult, so long as you have a passion, love. Why? These local birds, first of all, they are not so tricky in the way that you can improvise. For example, in the feeds, you can improvise and give them the leftovers, the banana peelings. For the case of medicine, you can use the local herbs. So like that. So that's how I have managed to move. Once you feel like the pocket is not so happy, you can improvise. Then the following day, you get money and buy. Then for the medicine, I thank God that these local birds, they don't get sick. Like those other breeds. They don't die like the other breeds. They don't get sick like the other breeds. And once they get sick, you can treat them and they become okay, which is not the case in the other breeds. For the other breeds, once you see one which is dead, after like 2 hours, you will come back and find 10 which are dead, which is not the case in this local breed. So that's what made me to stay in this venture. And what helped me so much, I started with the small number that I'm able to take care of, that I'm able to feed.
You didn't start with a very big number. You know the problem with some people sometimes, when they are getting into a new venture, they want to start big.
That's one I want to advise people who are there. Those who are planning to enter this venture, don't start with a huge number. Start with a small number. Then afterwards, you get a big number. Even from your farm, you can get like 1,000 birds from your farm. For us in the local poultry, we help each other. If I have the eggs, the other calls, do you have some eggs, fertilized eggs? Yes. Give me like 10 trays. I give him or her the trays of fertilized eggs. We have very many products in this venture. We have the eggs, we have the fertilized one and unfertilized ones. We have the chicks, we have the cocks, we have the hens, we have the manure. Like the products are very many.
But these are not free exchanges, they are buying from each other.
Yes,
right?
we buy from each other. But in the other breeds, why am I trying to put more emphasis on that? In the other breeds, if you keep the broilers, you keep broilers just for meat only. You can't get eggs from it. When you go to the other ones, which are brown, we call them off layers. Yeah, those ones, they are only for meat and eggs. Table eggs. You get it?
Yeah.
For them, they don't take those eggs to the hatchery. That is it. Those people who introduced those breeds, but for them they are making money from us, like we are the packers to them.
You have to go back and always buy
it's a
from
must. They keep them on contract. Once they clock to 1.5 years, you have to sell them off. You bring another batch. Era from them. You get it. There is no how you can multiply when you are keeping those
so
other
you can't
breeds.
hatch for yourself. What are your plans?
What are my plans? That's a very good question. I have big dreams in this venture of local poultry. Right now, I'm having 500 birds somewhere from this farm. That's where I get the eggs, because these ones, the number is reduced. They were 97. Right now I have like 60. This thing of local poultry, I thank God, but I don't regret, because it has helped me to get connections with different people, which was not the case in teaching. In teaching, I was just known by the teachers, by the pupils I was teaching, even by some few parents.
Because now, even me, I've looked for you.
Yeah.
But if you were a teacher, I don't know if I would have gotten you.
That is it.
If you were in a position where you could change things for young people in Uganda, what would you do? Because we are talking about the situation where there's a lot of unemployment in the country, and it's not only Uganda, it's a problem in Africa. I would like to know, if you had the opportunity, what would you do to change things?
I would decide to put more emphasis on vocational, how should I call it, vocational studies? Yeah, whereby you can train someone in practicals. If it's farming, you take the learner to the farm and he or she learns how to do things practically. Yeah, because we've seen people, they graduate, they end up not getting jobs. Yet in the village where they have their grand whatevers, there is enough land. But they don't know what to do. Since they lack that idea of practical, they can't stand and do something which is very important. Those who feel like you want to start your own business, you can start with what you have. You can start with the small capital you have. Most ladies, if you have a place at your home, if you have a backyard, you can start this venture of local poultry. You start with the 20 birds, you can start with the 50 birds, 100 birds, so long as you have a place where to start from. Let's try our level best and train these kids. If you have something at home, let that child of yours engage him or her. Because one time, that child will finish school and end up not having anything to do. So let's engage them and tell them the good things in those practical work they do. Like for me here, I have my children and I always work with them. If it is to vaccinate, I move with them, we vaccinate together. When I leave this place, I don't feel like I will lose anything. Either when they come back from school in the evening, they know it's time for washing the drinkers. I engage them. Why? Because I don't know what next tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I request people who are up there. Most of the Ministry of Education, for me, I told my son, once you sit your POE, I'll get chicks, day one, and you take care of them until you go back to school. Because I don't want children who move around, who run around, visiting friends and so on, because they end up developing some behavior which are not good. So let's engage the children in practical work.
Thank you very much, Molly. So you guys, there you have it. Whether you're a parent or like a young person up there, I hope Molly's story has inspired you. And I hope that you can go outside there and start something. So see you guys in the next video, because we have more for you.